Hey everybody, it's good to see you all again. This segment is just to kind of let you guys know what is going on in this episode. So, in this episode, there is a situation. Towards the end, or anywhere in this episode, there is a blank. That means there's no sound coming in the episode, and you might think that is your fault. That is my fault. You can blame me, say it was my fault, because that is an editing problem, and that's because of recording and the recording platform that I use. If that happens to be in the episode, if that's in it, what you need to do is to just disregard it. Don't worry about it. Consider it like an ad break. Consider it like a break. Consider it like we're taking a 5 minute break. Consider it like that. So, no freaking out. No need to worry. Make sure you guys enjoy the episode, enjoy what's in it, and y'all have a good one. And enjoy this one. Really enjoy it and have fun. And please disregard the blanks in there. Consider them breaks. Hope you guys enjoy this episode and thank you guys for understanding and for your cooperation. I hate it. Okay, now he's you gotta get it, Craig. I hate you. Anyway, hi guys. Sorry. This mechanism I use. It's no big deal though. But anyway, I'm here with Los, as in like Carlos, but break down the word, take the car away, and it's Los. Awesome. Glad you guys are getting your vocabulary. Anyway, he's an incredible producer. He's actually sample based, so he uses samples. Anyway, I'm so glad you can make it. As a first timer, welcome.
Thank you so much for having me, and I really appreciate being on here. But yeah, like you said, I'm a sample-based producer, and I've been producing, I guess you could say professionally, but for the past 6 years or so, since like about 2017, and I'm based out of Danbury, Connecticut.
Ah, awesome, awesome. Such good things to hear. Great. So glad to have you. And it's been a while since I had a producer actually, so this is gonna be so fun. Alrighty, let's get into it. Firstly, I want to really know, like, what got you into producing?
Honestly, I would just say just being obsessed with music. Just collecting CD after CD as I was getting younger, and as I was falling in love with rap music and just listening to what Kanye West and Just Blaze and things like that were doing at the time, really kind of just made me want to do it myself. And then also just having the inspiration of like electronic acts like Bad Boy Slim and Daft Punk and their amount of sampling is just it's always been an obsession of mine. And then eventually I kind of took it from an obsession to a profession.
Ah, awesome, awesome. That is awesome, and I love that you use. I love that you use influences. I love that you use those to help you out and to make you the musician you are. That is awesome.
Absolutely, yeah. It's definitely you kind of even as you're getting started, you kind of need to steal and then copy, or kind of get your way towards understanding what they did and try to reverse engineer it to kind of say, okay, now it's really hard to get your own artistic voice as well, but to at least get started, have some influences, it allows you to start trying to copy like how they're doing it, and then figuring out exactly how they're doing it.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. You're on point, 100%. Yup. That's awesome, dude. Speaking about those influences, I want to know overall who inspires you like the most. Like, who are some of your inspirations? What I'm saying. What are them?
Yeah, I'd hate to just leave it at one. So I'm gonna two, which is Kanye West as my first, and Daft Punk is the second. And both of them are, sampling artists, and just the inspiration of where they took the artist sampling. Just all the, it's pretty much art, in a way. Whereas, a lot of rap, could also be a little on the commercial side, or whatever the case might be. Whereas, when you listen to Kanye, Daft Punk, you definitely feel the love in the music and the passion, and you can hear, everything in the music. I mean, I feel like it stands out.
Yeah, definitely, definitely. And I've had that point of view many times when listening to music. Like, so we're on the same boat then. That's awesome. That's awesome. Great talking points, by the way. I'm loving this. Now this is what I call a like a producer kind of question. And because like you requested this on your like questions you love to talk about, and just cause,
Hmm.
just cause. Anyway, and then actually this is brand new. I never asked this to a producer before, so this is new to me. Um, what kind of DAW and or plugin, excuse me, are your favorites?
Yeah, so my favorite DAW would definitely be Logic Pro X, which is made by Apple. I've been producing for many years. So I've been from Fruity Loops, Ableton Live, which I do like. It's just how I envision music and how I envision my efficiency and everything. It just works the best for me. Regarding plugins, plugins are everyone's favorite things. I would say, the Wave plugins are they're extremely good. I would just say I have probably at least one, Wave plugin in all my beats. Um, Besides that, my second one is just Serato Sample, because that actually is my sampler of choice. So Serato, who also makes the Serato DJ software, made the sampler plugin, and it is, in my opinion, the best thing, except for like an actual NPC or something like that.
Oh, interesting, interesting, such interesting and nice answers. I'm loving it. I like to say like I'm not a producer kind of person, so I'm just gonna stick to just just sticking with just interesting and okay. Just gonna just keep it like interesting, kind of thing.
Hmm.
Yep. Okay, odd, I'm feeling weirdness in me. I haven't felt this. Oh shoot. I gotta get this out of me. Here we go. Let's do this. I want to know, like, God, my brain is turned off. Oh, yeah. So overall, as a producer, how would you describe your music?
That is a good question. I would say my music kind of goes through a bunch of different genres. I would definitely say it's like a mix of like a hip hop, definitely dance oriented, and definitely, if you're a fan of sample based music, similar to like Kanye, RZA, or even electronic acts like Fatboy Slim, Daft Punk, Chemical Brothers, things like that. Is kind of give you an idea of what kind of sound to expect.
Mm, awesome, awesome. Love what I'm hearing. Love it. Seeing the fact that I was out in the sun for an hour, that's like probably one of the best things I've ever heard all day. Yeah, not kidding. School is such ass, so this is all good. Yeah. Um, Now I want to know, based on your experience as a producer, like I want to know, like, what's like your whole process with producing of making songs? Like, what's your whole process to making your songs or beats?
That's a good question. It does change every single time. However, I would say the best answer to that is that I forced myself many years ago to at least work on, one new project every single day. And obviously, it doesn't necessarily mean every single one of them to be good. But just by having that, where I'm forcing myself to in the position to make music, to create, to think creatively, it just opens so many doors. So I would just say, just the first thing is just getting up and doing it, and actually doing it more and more and more. But secondly, it's just a matter of from there. I mentioned like I'm a sample based producer, so I usually just keep my ear out and I'll go crate digging, either online or I also use Splice, which is a service that sells sounds and loops and things like that. So I just keep my ear glued to that, and then find something that catches my attention, and then usually I just build it from there. Kind of work on the sound design and kind of figure out if I'm gonna, go in a happy place or a dark place, or go from there basically.
Oh, okay, okay. That's awesome. That's cool. And apparently it's working because if it wasn't working, you wouldn't have made hits and you wouldn't have been here then.
Yes, yes.
Oh yeah. God, and it's back. I'm gonna fix this feeling that I have because it's not you. It's not you. It's just this.
Mhm.
This is this. This I just need to like kind of warm things up. Between you and I. Right now it just seems a little professional and this is a fun time. So I want you to feel like rush or anything. I'm just gonna do this.
Mhm.
I don't talk about myself a lot. I gave you a letter. I wrote you a letter. Wanting you to be here, but I didn't get to talk about me. And usually they love because it's like reverse engineering, which is something
Mhm.
something that guess they love to do because they love to boast me with questions. So
Mhm.
um, I want you to throw anything at me. That's right, throw anything at me.
Mhm. Mhm.
Okay,
Um,
throw.
yeah. So besides podcasting, what kind of, what do you do for your passion? I guess, what is your passion besides podcasting? Is there anything else, like as far as music or anything like that?
Good question. I love it. I actually want to get into teaching, and if I don't get into teaching, I want to be a computer technician. So those are my two ones. Teaching is my number one, and if I don't get into teaching, if it fails in the future, then my backup's computer technician and computer science.
That's awesome. Is that something you're going to school for?
Yeah. I'm studying right now education. Then further down the line, I'll start to see if I can study computer science because I want to have that as a backup in case education doesn't work out.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. It's tough. It's definitely tough for teachers right now, and I definitely appreciate teachers. My wife is actually a cosmetology teacher, so she teaches like hairdressing and things like that. So teaching is definitely a close subject to me. So that's awesome that you're looking to teach. In me personally, I'm kind of an introvert, so I like the idea of teaching. Obviously, I just don't know if I would ever be able to do it. So that's awesome, and I hope that works out for you. If you don't mind me asking another question, so what made you start this podcast?
Okay, why is everybody asking me that? I mean, that this is the fifth time this week that I've heard that same question. How did I start this podcast? You watched the
I
other
can,
one.
yeah. Let's see.
Don't worry, don't worry. I'm just kidding. I can answer it. It's just the fifth time
No,
that
no,
someone
it's fine.
asked
It's
me.
fine. What was your favorite album of 2020?
Oh, good question. Good question. I'll answer that one. Oh, that depends because I love so many albums. But I'll just say the top ones that honestly I found very nice for me. Um, so I'm down here in Texas, and in Texas, like a whole variety. So for pop music, because I love pop music,
Mm-hmm.
um, Dua Lipa, Future Nostalgia was one of my favorite albums last year because I absolutely love the idea, and I even love the name Future Nostalgia because it was like, um, okay, it looks like you're having these feelings back, and you're feeling, and you're also going to be thinking of the future, but you're also having nostalgia. So to me, I thought that was clever. I love that. Also in the pop category, I love folklore. I love folklore and Evermore. They were amazing. Those two albums, they were so good. Rap
I,
wise,
mhm,
one of the albums is Good News. I love Good News. That
mhm.
was really good. Also enjoyed Juice World. I enjoyed Juice World's album. I loved his album was
Rest in
really
peace.
good.
Yeah,
Yep,
rest in
rest
peace
in
to
peace.
Juice World. But yeah, Juice World also. Yeah, he was just. I feel like he was really ahead of his time. Just like the way he was, kind of mixing pop with rap and also kind of like punk-ish, like rock melodies. It's just like that were more sentimental. It almost feels like it's just. It was just a great combo, and yeah, fortunately he passed away.
Yeah, but he has a long legacy, so I'm
Yeah,
so
yeah.
happy. So happy and so proud.
What is your favorite Mac Miller album?
Oh, Mac Miller. How'd you know I love Mac Miller? Oh God, what is my favorite Mac Miller album? Oof. God, I've not listened to Mac Miller in a while. So I gotta think like, what is my favorite? So I've not listened to him in weeks. I've been so in depth with everybody else's songs and everybody on this podcast and their songs that I'm gonna check out. I've been like so into those. I just didn't. I just was like so busy. But I know I just recently listened to one of his albums. Trying to get it out of my head. Oh yeah. I love circles and I love swimming.
I actually, yeah, Circles and Swimming. Okay, I was gonna say I know Faces is coming on to streaming soon, which Faces is actually I haven't really heard before. But yeah, the other ones are really good project. I like how he went a little bit more, almost like rock and yeah, like it's almost like a happier feeling too. I really like that music from Mac Miller.
Yeah, he's amazing. Excuse me.
Bless you.
Oh, thanks. Come on, throw some more at me.
Let's see.
Oh, we got some
What
more.
is your favorite hip hop album?
You mean like by year or like all time?
All time.
Damn it, that is so that's a tough question. God, let's have albums. Oh God, that's such a well. First, I gotta go with the Miseducation of Lauryn Hill. God, fuck, I
Mhm,
love Lauryn Hill. She's
mhm.
amazing. She's incredible. She's probably my favorite female rapper. So she's my favorite. I love her so much. I love Criminal Minded. I love God. What is another one? 'Cause I know I've listened to a lot of them. I love God. What is the name of it? Get Rich or Die Trying. I love that one. I also love Thematic. Chronic. Ready to Die. God, I'm trying to. Yeah. And then Reasonable Doubt and The Chronic and Straight Outta Compton, All Eyes on Me, and Paid in Full.
Those are all classics. All classics.
Hmm.
And especially like Paid in Full. That's like the earlier days too of sampling when they probably were using TR 808 drum machines and everything. Just that sound is incredible. Incredible.
Oh yeah, you know it.
How did you like Tyler Creator's Igor album?
Honestly though, Tyler, the creator, he's not my favorite. He's not. But his album was okay to me. Honestly, it was okay. For me,
That's funny because that's funny just for personally because I and that's my favorite Tyler album because I really didn't like him. I don't really like him too much as a rapper. It's just Igor was just like a hybrid of like rap and pop and R&B and yeah.
yeah, to me that's okay. I don't really listen to him a lot, so his album was okay. I listened to some. I listened to it a couple weeks ago, and yeah, it was okay.
Do you have any more questions for me? Because I probably have to wrap up in like 5 to 10 minutes, unfortunately.
Oh dang man. Okay, yeah. God. Do you have any new projects in the making that you are planning? What new things can fans and audience can look forward to from you in the future?
Yeah, so actually, I just released a beat tape with fellow producer Jay Dibbs. It's called "The Greatest Show on Earth." So I'm really proud of that and what we did together on that. As far as what I'm working on in the future, I'm actually working on a project with a rapper named 724X, which I met on the Neverending mixtape community, and is a good friend of mine now. And so we're working on something that's we're kind of going for a dark energy, kind of like Yeezus slash Daft Punk, as far as maybe like Human After All, something in your face, repetitive, on the darker side. So that we're working on that. Hopefully, we'll have something out in the next 2 to 3 months or something like that. But right now, like I said, the greatest show on earth. The tape I did with Jay Diz, really good work. Really appreciate it if you guys would listen to that.
Oh, awesome, awesome. Can't wait for your new projects. I'm so happy. That's so exciting.
Thank you,
That's so
thank you.
exciting. God. Um, I guess really thank you so much for stopping by. I know that you have a lot of things to do on your end, but I just want to thank you for taking a little time out of your day to do this. And who knows, maybe you'll be back again soon and maybe even do a little longer one.
Absolutely, absolutely. And I did send you those two MP3s. Did you just want to add them at the end of the podcast, or did you want to play? I
That's
wasn't
what they're
sure how you
for.
wanted to do that.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's what they're for.
Oh, perfect. All right. Yeah. Awesome. So thank you so much for having me, and let me know when the episode's up, and I'll definitely link it out and go from there.
Yeah, of course, they'll be out a lot later, so don't be surprised if it's after October when they're released.
That's perfectly fine. That's perfectly fine. Thank you so much for your time. I really appreciate it.
Yeah, of course, you were totally awesome, and I'm gonna have to check out some more of your stuff later. I was checking out some earlier stuff, and you're amazing. I'm gonna have to go back and listen again. That's how good it
Thank you
is.
so much. Thank you so much. I
Yeah,
really appreciate it.
yeah, of course. And I know you gotta go, but before you leave, you got any lasting things for the fans before you head off?
Yeah, so just keep listening to keep it wrap it out podcast and make sure to listen to me, Los, if you can find me. And again, thank you so much for having me on. You can find me on Instagram on Los underscore on underscore the underscore track. Thank you so much.
Of course, of course. Thank you so much for coming. If you are out of time and you have to go, I understand. Thank you so much, and I hope you return soon. And good luck on your projects. I'm so happy for you. And
Thank you.
I'll be keeping a close eye on you and your Instagram. I'll be keeping a very close eye.
Thank you so much, man. Thank you. Have a good one. Thank you so much for having me on.
Of course. Thank you so much for coming by.
Bye bye.
Bye. Guys, that's not the end quite yet. Thank you all so much for tuning in. As always, make sure you guys check out our social media, everyone on Wrap It Up Podcast. And this has been a very, very fun interview. It has to be cut short, but Lois will be back soon. And until then, we're just gonna have to keep being patient and just wait. As always, thank you guys so much for tuning in. You guys are so awesome. You guys are incredible. Thank you for the support as we reached over 100 episodes. Yay! So a lot of great things happening, and you guys are so amazing. And thank you guys so much. It was so incredible. Anyway, thank you guys so much. I gotta stop doing that now. Um, I'll see you guys on the next one. Make sure to tune into the other ones, and as always, check out Los at Los underscore on underscore the track. I mean track. Excuse me. I'll just link it down below for you. Fuck it. Anyway, see you guys soon. Bye. Hello, everybody. Thank you guys so much for joining us tonight as we dove into a wonderful podcast episode. Now, in this following segment, you will get a chance to hear this artist's showcase because every artist that comes on the show requires to do a showcase. So, buckle up, get some popcorn, and enjoy the showcase. I hope you guys love it and check out the artist when you get a chance to. Hope you guys love it. Enjoy.